Hey friends, it's Molly and welcome to practice. I got a request for a 30-minute mobility yoga flow instead of the 15 to 20-minute ones. So that's what we're going to be doing today. You'll need a mat or grass or carpet wherever you like to practice. You shouldn't need any props unless you always like to practice with them with blocks. Grab them if you like. And then we're going to get started laying on our backs. So extend your legs long, arms down by your side. Let the back of your skull just sink into the mat. Take 3 breaths here just to settle into your space. Shoulders soften down. Feel your belly and your ribs and your chest expand on an in-breath. And then softly hug back in on the exhale. 2 more just like that. On your next exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers on the front of your shin and just create tiny circles through the right hip joint, moving in rotation. Switch the direction of your circles. Good. Pull the right knee out to the side, up towards your right armpit, really stretching the right inner thigh, the groin. And on an exhale, supine twist, pull your right knee over the left side of your body, stretch your right arm long out to the side. Both shoulders stay grounded, but see if you can pulse your right knee down towards the mat. So creating 10 pulses or so. Feeling the stretch through the right glute, the outer thigh, releasing through the low back. Good. On an inhale, right hand grabs right knee, pull it out to the right side, up towards your right armpit. Exhale, cross your right knee over your body towards the left. 2 more moving in this rhythm. Inhale, right knee comes over to the right. Exhale, cross the body, supine twist. 1 more time with your breath. Good. This time we stay in our twist, 3 breaths. See if you can peel right shoulder open. Right knee becomes heavy towards the mat, towards the earth. Stretching long through right fingertips and through left heel. 1 more breath. Fill up the space of your lungs. Exhale, roll back to center. We'll swap them out. So extend right heel long. Pull left knee into body. Interlace your fingers on the front of your left shin. Take some tiny circles, lubricating the hip joint. And then switch the direction of your circles. Good. Next inhale, left knee draws up towards left armpit. Exhale, cross the body, supine twist. Right hand holds onto outer left thigh. Draw it across your body and take some pulses. So left shoulder stays grounded. You're using your right fingertips to encourage the left knee down. And take about 10. Good. Then moving with the breath, inhale, left knee opens up to the left. Exhale, cross it over the body. Supine twist. See if you can create a rhythm here. Move with your breath. Let it flow a little more naturally. Last one. And on this last one, we're going to hold 3 breaths. Trace your breath up and down the length of your spine. Find some expansion, some length. Good. Last exhale, roll to center. Take a big full body stretch. So pressing out through the heels, lift your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers except for your thumb and your index finger. Stretch long, long, long. And then exhale, slowly, if you can, do a sit-up. Slow and controlled as you can, keeping the heels glued to the mat. Good, and then separate your legs out wide for a straddle sit. If you want to turn to face the long edge of your mat, that is a great option. And then we'll just start by shifting side to side so you feel the weight move into one sit bone and then the other sit bone. See how this creates a little shift of your femur in and out. And then start to make bigger movements. So as you shift to the right sit bone, maybe the inner left knee bends and turns towards the mat. And then open it back out, shift on the left sit bone. Internal rotation of the right leg. So right inner knee bends slightly and touches the mat. A couple more of these. Little movements. Staying active through the hamstring and quads to keep just a little bit of bend in the knees, not locking anything out. One more to the right, one more to the left. This time as we go to the right, we're gonna bend both knees up, find a 90-90 sit. So if this is uncomfortable, you can bend your knees more, point the toes, find more of a deer sit. But if you're able, flex out through the ankles, find those nice perpendicular angles with your shin, your knee, your hip. Inhale here, tall spine. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Not using your arms, push the calf muscle into the mat, lift back up. Exhale, stay. We're gonna work through some rotation of the back leg. So really press your inner left foot down into the mat. See if you can open up slightly through the left leg, peeling it open, feeling a lot of engagement through the left outer glute. Exhale, release. This time press the inner left knee down to the mat. See if you can tense your whole body and then lift your left pinky toe up towards the sky. It might not get very far. This is internal rotation. You might feel some cramping. I definitely do. Release. One more time of each of those. So inhale, tall spine. Exhale, without your hands, fold your body down over your right shin. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, peel left knee, press inner left foot to the mat. Good. Release, press inner left knee to the mat, and now lift left pinky toe up. So moving from external to internal rotation actively. Good. Move through center. With or without your hands, we're gonna come to the other side, 90-90 sit. Move your position however you need to. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, fold your body down over your left shin. Without your hands, stay active through the glutes. Press through the calf to lift you back up. Good. Fingertips down for support now if you need. We're really digging our right inner foot to the mat now, and then peel open through the right knee, lifting it up towards the sky. Good. Release. This time dig right inner knee to the mat and lift right pinky toe up. You might find that there's a side that's stronger or more mobile and open than the other. Good. One more of each of those. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, external rotation, knee lifts up. Good. Inhale, release. Exhale, tense your whole body, and then lift right pinky toe up towards the sky. Good. Inhale through center. If you face the long edge of your mat, go ahead and find a normal positioning. Come to all fours, tabletop pose. Shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. Take a little side to side sway of the hips. Actually, just take about 10 breaths to move through whatever feels good here for you. So whether that's hip sways, shifting forward and backwards, cat-cow, wrist circles, belly rolls, whatever you need. Take a few moments here to just check in with body, see how it's feeling today, what it needs today. Couple more breaths. Good. Stay grounded through your left palm, come back to neutral. Inhale, sweep right hand high up towards the sky, gaze can follow. Make sure your hips aren't shifting over to the right. So scoop them back underneath you, bump them to the left. Exhale, thread the needle, right hand underneath the left shoulder, drop down onto the right ear. Extend your left fingertips long in front of you. Couple breaths here. And then if you want, you can kind of corkscrew your body, open and close. So on the open, we lift up underneath our right or our left armpit, disoriented. And on an exhale, you really weigh your left armpit down. You might feel this increase the stretch on the back of the right shoulder. Couple more here. Good, left fingertips plant back underneath you. Press the palm into the mat. Inhale, open up, right hand high to the sky. And then exhale, we're gonna thread the needle again. If that was 9 o'clock with the right arm, we're gonna move down towards 7:30. So coming down at a diagonal angle. Again, left fingertips can extend long. You can stay here and breathe, or you can open and close the shoulder and the chest. Just exploring these different angles and what they present as in your body. One more breath. Good. Right hand or left hand plants. Inhale, right hand opens. This time we're going to go towards a 10:30. So up to the left corner of the mat, thread the needle. Feeling maybe more of a stretch along the lat, to the right lat, outer armpit. Stay in stillness or explore a little bit. Keep some engagement in the low belly. One more here. Plant through left hand, inhale, open, right hand up to the sky. Exhale, all fours. Shift your weight side to side, give it a little wiggle. And then we'll move through the opposite side. So right hand plants. Inhale, open up through the left arm, reach your fingertips up to the sky, find the twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your left arm straight out to the side, so coming to 3 o'clock. Option to stay here or lengthen out through right arm, planting onto the fingertips. And then from here, you know the drill. Either stay where you are or open and close the right shoulder and the right chest. Again, hips are staying even. The belly is a little bit active here, so the pelvis is stabilized. The movement is coming from the upper body. Good, right hand plants. Inhale, twist open, left hand high. Exhale, we're going towards 4:30. See if we can picture a clock. So down towards the right at a diagonal. Couple breaths here to move, to breathe. Right hand plants, twist open to the left. And finally we have, 1:30, something like that. Left hand sweeps under the right shoulder at a diagonal. And find the stretch along the left lat, left outer shoulder. One more breath cycle here. Good, right hand plants. One more time, twist open, open, open. Use your back muscles like you're corkscrewing around your spine. And then left hand plants. Tabletop pose. We're gonna kickstand our right foot out to the side, plant through right hand, open up to the left, modified side plank. Left pinky toe is grounded down. Left arm is reaching overhead so your bicep is framing your ear. Press your hips forward, and again, think about drawing your hip bones and your lower ribs towards each other instead of really splaying and opening up through the low back. From here, we're going to take some pulses along the lateral line of the body. We're going to bring our left fingertips down towards our right middle finger. Take about 20 of them here. Maybe you want to explore bringing that left foot back behind you a little bit. Seeing this opens up across the front of the left hip. About a second per pulse. Five more. As big a motion as you can. Good. On an inhale, ground down through left pinky toe. Use your left obliques to lift you up. Find a gate pose. And then we're going to swivel to the back of the mat, so rolling onto the left heel. Bring that right heel underneath you. Inhale here, tall spine. Finding a half split shape with the legs. Exhale, fold. Don't use your arms. See where you get. Good. Inhale. Come to stand on the right ball of the foot and the right knee. Bring your left knee into your chest, so just balancing on one leg here. Exhale, cross your left foot in front of your right, or your left knee in front of your right. Open up your feet to the side, sit back into Gomukhasana legs, if that's possible. If not, hang out here. Maybe use your fingertips for support and just press your hips and your glutes back. That is still a great hip stretch. Otherwise, stay in Gomukhasana for just a couple breaths. Maybe taking a side stretch over to the right, planting right hand down, reaching out through left fingertips. Good. Come back through center. Lift up onto your knees into that kneeling position. Left knee to chest, balancing on the right leg. Extend your left leg long, half splits, fold. Hand sweep behind you. Good. Turn to the right. Left big toe plants. Right heel swivels underneath you. Exhale, modified side plank. Right hand plants, left arm stretches overhead. Good. Come back to your tabletop. Left hand, left knee to the mat. And then we'll switch it out. So left foot kickstands out to the side. Extend your right leg long, ground down through your pinky toe. And then sweep right hand up to the sky. Press your hips forward, engage your lower core. And then pulses. So right bicep to frame the ear, stretch in that nice rainbow arcing motion. Take about 20 pulses. And then if you want, you can sweep that right leg back behind you a little bit more at an angle. And see what you find here. I like to bend into my planted elbow as I pulse down, just to find a little more range of motion. Got 10 more. Two and one. Good. Straighten out that right leg. If you swept it back behind you, ground down through the pinky toe. A strong breath brings you up. Use your core to gate pose. And then we're going to swivel to the back of the mat, onto the left heel, right heel, left leg underneath you. Inhale here, tall spine. Exhale, half splits, arm sweep back behind you. Micro bend into the right knee. Inhale, lift up, right knee to chest, balancing on that left leg. And then right knee crosses in front of left. Sweep your feet out to the side, sit back into Gomukhasana or those kind of child pose pulses, whatever you need here. Nice stretch for the right hip, the glute. Maybe plant your left fingertips, reach your right arm over to the left. Breathe, find some calmness in your breath, some space. Good, come back through center. Lift up into your kneeling position. Balance on the left shin, right knee to chest. Extend right leg long, fold forward, half splits. Good. Gate pose, turning to the left, facing the long edge of the mat, and then modified side plank, stretching right arm long. And breathe in here. Breathe out, tabletop. Again, take about 5 to 10 breaths here to explore into the hips, into the shoulders, the spine, the breath, whatever you need in the here and now. Three more breaths. Maybe take a couple traditional cat-cows with these last 3. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your tail, lift your gaze, pull your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, round and curl and press the ground away. Chin tucks, pubic bone lifts up towards the navel. 2 more just like that. Inhale to open. Exhale to round and curl. One more time. Inhale, find a neutral spine, tuck your toes. Exhale, press your hands forward, glide your hips back, downward facing dog. Close your eyes, melt your heels down towards the mat, but take a little bend or a lot of bend into your knees, whatever you need. Find some length through the spine and tailbone and also through the side bodies. We won't be here too long today, but it's just a nice shape to kind of recalibrate and also compare, because it's one we visit often and it's one that might feel different in our bodies each day. As you're ready, take a slow walk to the top of the mat, forward fold Uttanasana. From here, take a generous bend in your knees, hang heavy. You can clasp opposite elbows or just let your hands rest on the mat. Take a sway from side to side. And then we're going to interlace our fingers on the back of the skull. Bring your elbows in towards each other. So we're rounding everything in here. And then we're going to lift up. So press your feet down into the mat. Keep the round of the upper body as you stack your spine. And then when you get to a stand, engage through the glutes, but think about opening up the chest, peeling elbows out. Exhale, elbows come in, chin tucks, round down. Slowly coming back into your fold. 2 more just like that. Inhale, press your feet into the mat, stacking lumbar spine, thoracic spine, eventually cervical spine, and then opening up the elbows. Exhale, round and fold. Take as much time as you need on each rep. We have 1 more. Engage your glutes at the top. So the opening comes from just the chest. Exhale, round. Release the clasp of your fingers and come to stand. So we're at the top of our mat. Put your weight into your left foot. Inhale, right knee to chest, stork pose. Exhale, straighten, press right heel forward, press hands forward. Inhale, curl your right heel under. Exhale, airplane. Send your right leg back. We're hinging forward at the hips, creating long lines through our limbs. Right hand forward, left hand back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slowly bend into your left knee. Land the right ball of the foot back. Inhale, reverse your lunge. Right arm high, left arm down the back of the right leg. Exhale, easy twist. Come forward so your right hand plants and your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower your right knee to the ground and then pivot all 10 toes to face the left. We're going to come into a modified fallen lunge, horizon lunge, revolved skandasana, whatever you want to call it. So we're dropping our right hip down towards the mat. You might find that you need to kind of pull that right knee closer in towards your body. Left hand reaches towards the back of the mat. Big stretch on the outer left hip. Good. Inhale, easy twist. Straighten that right leg back behind you. Lift your knee from the mat. Good. Exhale, plant your left hand, step back, plank pose. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop, step, float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, come to stand, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into the right leg. Inhale, left knee to chest, stork pose. Exhale, straighten, push the left heel and the palms of the hand forward. Curl your left foot back underneath your body. And then lever your upper body forward, find an airplane pose. Left hand forward, right hand back. Breathe in here, extend through your limbs. Exhale, slowly bend into the right knee, plant the left toes back behind you. Reverse your lunge, left hand high, right arm back. Exhale, easy twist, left hand plants, right arm peels open. Take an in-breath here to stretch your fingertips up towards the sky, corkscrew your heart open. And then exhale, all 10 toes face the right as we lower down onto our left knee. Find a modified fallen lunge. Good. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, plank pose, plant your right hand, step your right foot back. Breathe in your plank. Breathe out to lower chaturanga. Elbows hug towards the sides of the body. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop, step, float, make it to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, come to stand, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into the left leg. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, push, straighten. Inhale, curl it back under. Exhale, airplane, left hand follows the right heel. Right fingertips reach forward, inhale. Exhale, land your right toes back behind you, bend into left knee. Inhale, reverse your lunge. Exhale, easy twist, plant your right hand down. Extend long through left fingertips, breathe in. This time, traditional fallen lunge. Keep that back knee lifted. All 10 toes face the left. Breathe in to stretch your left fingertips towards the top of the mat. Good. Breathe out. Easy twist. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, stay. Shift your weight forward slightly. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Top of the mat, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, come to stand, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, push and straighten. Inhale, curl it back under. Exhale, lever your upper body forward, right hand follows left heel. Airplane, stretch long. Breathe out, find your lunge. Reverse lunge on the in-breath. Exhale, easy twist, left hand plants. Inhale, right arm high to the sky. Exhale, revolve Skandasana, all 10 toes face the right side of the mat. Keep that left hip lifted. Inhale, stretch right fingertips long to the top of the mat. Good. Exhale, easy twist. Inhale, plant your right hand. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Move through your vinyasa with your breath. We meet in a forward fold at the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift, one more time through the sequence. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, come to stand, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart, weight into the left foot. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, push and straighten. Inhale, curl back under. Exhale, find your airplane, left hand to follow, right heel, right hand forward, stretch long on the in-breath. Exhale, bend into left knee, plant right toes behind you. Breathe in, reverse your lunge. Breathe out, easy twist. Stretch along through the left hand on an in-breath. On an exhale, option to flip over into Wild Thing or side plank. If you're taking Wild Thing, stretch that left leg back behind you, find a bend as you hover your hips off the mat. And then inhale, really press into your points of contact. Press your hips up towards the sky. Shoulder blades create a shelf for the heart, lift it higher. For 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Come to a plank pose. Top of the mat, take your time. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Move through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. One more time through the sequence, just the other side. Top of the mat. Meet in a halfway lift on the in-breath. Exhale, fold, release. Come to stand, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, push, straighten. Inhale, curl it back under. Exhale, airplane pose. Stretch your left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, reverse lunge. Exhale, easy twist. Stretch along on an inhale. Exhale, option for a side plank or a Wild Thing. So pivoting to the pinky toe side of the left foot. Draw your right knee into your chest and then flip it over. Hips hover for a second just to gather yourself. And then inhale, open your heart. Extend your hips high. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. We meet in a plank pose. One more vinyasa. Or skip it. Whatever you need. We're going to meet in a downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Move something through the body. Check in with your breath. Good. Lower knees to the mat. Cross your ankles, sit back. We're just going to find a final twist here in a seat. Stretch your right leg long. And then cross your left foot over the right knee. Left hand plants behind you, and now stretch your right hand high. Sit up tall out of the waist. Exhale, hook right elbow onto left knee. Twist open to the left. Like your spine is a spit and you're just curling and revolving everything around it. One more breath in to grow taller. One more breath out to twist deeper. Good. Come back to center and we'll switch it out. Left leg extends long. Right foot crosses over. Right hand behind you. Inhale, stretch left hand high. Sit up tall. Exhale, left elbow to hook on right knee. Peel right shoulder open. 3 breaths. Good. Come back through center. Find Bhatakanasana. Soles of the feet touch. Knees splay out wide. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale. Sit up tall out of the waist. And exhale, fold. Final stretch here. Feel your inner thighs open up. Release the weight of your head. The space between your shoulder blades softens. Take one more breath here. Good, and we'll come to rise. All right, friends, so that was our 30-ish minute mobility flow. Take whatever else you need here if you want to release into Shavasana, meditation, if you have any other stretches you want to incorporate or go through the flow again. This time is for you. Thank you for being here and for joining me, and I'll see you next time.